But the 20th Amendment shortened the time a president or member of Congress who has been defeated or not running for re-election would leave office. Prior to the 20th Amendment, the president and Congress were inaugurated in March after being elected in November. This meant that there was a 4-month lame duck period before a new president and a new Congress would take power. The common perception is that a politician is more likely to do something unpopular during this period of time because there will no longer be any electoral consequences when they exercise power. Another perceived downside to an extensive lame duck period is also the lack of action taken by the lame duck politicians. Take for example in 1932 when Franklin Roosevelt defeated Herbert Hoover in a landslide election. Despite the majority of the American people wanting change, it would take another 4 months of no new action taken by those in government, despite the people already electing a new president and a new Congress. The 20th Amendment was proposed by Congress on March 2, 1932, and was adopted on January 23, 1933. The amendment does more than just shorten the lame duck period, so let's break down each section. Section 1 states that the terms of the President and Vice President shall end on their 4th year on January 20th, and that the terms of congressional members end on January 3rd. Section 2 says that Congress shall assemble at least once a year, and that the meeting shall start at noon on the 3rd of January, unless they appoint a different day by law. Section 3 states that if the President-elect dies before taking office, the Vice President-elect will instead become President. It also says that if the president-elect does not qualify to be president, Congress shall choose a new president. However, if a president has not been selected, the vice president will be acting president until a new president has been chosen. If both the president-elect and vice president-elect do not qualify for the presidency, then Congress shall select someone to be acting president until a new president is selected. Section 4 gives Congress the power to carry out procedures for selecting a president or vice president when no candidate has won over 50% of the electoral votes. This also applies for contenders who die before Congress has chosen any of them. Section 5 sets the date Sections 1 and 2 will take effect, and Section 6 gives the instructions as to how the amendment shall be ratified. Political Minute out.